Hi, I am Clarabelle Yelchanian.
Hi, I'm Lau Zhou. I'm from
And we are from SMJK Heng Ee. Our topic is air pollution.
What is air pollution? Air pollution is the presence of harmful substances in the air that we breathe. These substances can be gases, dust, fumes, or particles that can negatively affect human health, animals, plants, and the environment. Causes of air pollution. First, vehicle emissions causes air pollution. Vehicle emissions cause air pollution because when cars, trucks, and other vehicles burn fuel like petrol or diesel, they release harmful gases and particles into the air. These include carbon monoxide, which is poisonous, nitrogen oxides, which help from smoke and acid rain, and particulate matter, which can enter the lungs and cause serious health problems. Furthermore, burning of fossil fuels is another main cause of air pollution. When coal, oil, or gas is burned for energy in the cars, factory, or power plants, it produces pollutants like carbon dioxide, which contribute to global warming, and carbon monoxide, with poisonous gas. It is also released nitrogen oxide and sulfur dioxide, which cause smoke, acid rain, and breathing problems. Indeed, according to a 2017 study published in Environmental Health Perspective, some 17.6 million Americans are exposed daily to toxic air pollution from active oil and gases well and from transport and processing facilities. Agriculture causes air pollution mainly through the use of chemicals and farming practices that release harmful substances into the air. One major source is the excessive use of pesticides and fertilizers. When these chemicals are sprayed on crops, they can evaporate or drift into the air, releasing toxic gases and particles that pollute the atmosphere. Methane from livestock and ammonia from animal waste and fertilizers also contribute to air pollution and can form harmful particles in the air. One of the causes of air pollution is natural causes. Volcanic eruption which emit ash and gases like sulfur dioxide, wildfire which produce large amounts of smoke, and fine particles and dust storms which blow large amounts of soil and sand into the air. These natural events can lower air quality and harm human health, just like man-made pollution. Impacts of air pollution.
Air pollution has serious effects on both human health and the environment. In terms of human health, air pollution can lead to lung cancer and potentially activates pre-existing genetic mutations, while it causes cardiovascular disease by increasing blood pressure and disrupting heart rhythms, all of which damage blood vessels and raise the risk of heart attacks. Lastly, air pollution causes respiratory disease by air pollutants such as nitrogen dioxide entering and inflaming the airways, making them narrow and increasing the risk of lung problems such as asthma.
While in terms of environment, air pollution contributes to climate change by increasing greenhouse gas levels like carbon dioxide and metals that trap heat in the atmosphere, causes acid rain that damage soil and water through sulfur dioxide and nitrogen oxides that are acidic and leads to biodiversity loss by harming ecosystem, making environment available for many plants and animals. These impacts highlights the urgent need to reduce air pollution for the sake of public health and environmental sustainability.
Ways to prevent air pollution.
There are several ways to reduce air pollution. One of the most effective ways is by using public transport. by using public transport such as buses to reduce air pollution because lesser vehicles contribute lesser emissions such as carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, and other pollutants. When more people choose to use public transport instead of driving private vehicles, the number of cars on the road will decrease seriously.
5R includes refuse, reduce, reuse, repurpose, and recycle. The concept of 5R is not just to conserve resources and use them wisely, but also is helpful for air pollution as it helps in reducing pollution emissions. The recycled products also take less power to make other products. We should say no to single-use plastics and opt for reusable plastic bags, containers, and cutlery instead of disposable ones.
Another effective way is by avoiding open burning. Open burning should be avoided due to the harmful chemical and particulate matter that being released into the atmosphere, posing significant risks to human health and environment. This pollutant can cause respiratory problems, contribute to climate change, and contaminate soil and water. For example, open burning releases toxic gases and particulate matter that can irritate the eyes, nose, and throat, and cause difficulty breathing, coughing, and headache.
Using renewable energy sources like solar, wind, and hydropower is crucial for a sustainable future. According to the Union of Concerned Scientists, these sources offer a clean and reliable alternative to fossil fuels, helping to reduce carbon emissions and mitigate climate change. Renewable energy also promotes economic growth, improves public health, and provides stable energy prices. Reducing plastic consumption indirectly combats air pollution by lowering emissions from fossil fuel-intensive plastic production, transportation, and waste management, thus decreasing greenhouse gases and other harmful pollutants in the atmosphere.
Thank you.